Good morning guys, it's Craig here from Gifts Electrical, hope you are all well. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. You can do that with the big red button, and if you hit the bell symbol you can change that to all. You'll get notification every time I post a new video. So we are one of my old colleagues' properties. He just bought it, him and his partner, and he's asked me to come and do an EICR. So we'll flip you around, show you the board, and you can have some guesses before we crack in as to whether or not you think it'll pass. So understairs cupboard, and we have beautiful BG board, apparently installed in 2016, but he hasn't had any certification for it. We already know that there is a feed upstairs that's actually tripping the RCD when that kicks in, when you turn the towel rail on. So there is definitely signs of obviously modification. We have checked water and gas bond are present, which they are. But as you go around the property, even the client said it looks as if they've done things on the cheap. Yeah. So we'll see what we find when we do the test. So we've got obviously board under the stairs. Obviously we've got, this used to be the garage. It's been converted, so you've got a shower room in there. So power shower, obviously fan isolator, storage heater. Well, not storage heater, electric heater. It's a 1950s property, so very few sockets, except in the kitchen where there are lots of sockets here. That doesn't work. The extractor hood doesn't work. We don't know if it's whether because the fuse is blown or what, but boiler's there, and the feed for that is directly above. Sockets, we've got under the soffits, under the counters, we've got a double socket there. Is it a double? No, it might be a single. Single socket for the dishwasher, carries on round, single socket for the washing machine. We then have surface mount sockets. There's a socket underneath the fridge freezer. This is obviously another extension, and the lights are fed off that fuse there, but there's only one socket, which is actually just down there. In the living room, yeah, there's literally one socket in that corner over there. So currently the client's is running his appliances off here. So we're going to look to put in some double sockets in this area here. We then head upstairs. We've got to get the ladders out as well because we need to obviously double check the loft. But what we've got in, this is the offending towel rail. It's probably a blown element to be fair, so we'll check that. But when you turn it on, all the lights turn off. Extractor fan and light, that's it for here. There is literally one light switch, one socket in this room, that's it. You've got the water tank and everything in here, so obviously we just need to double check in here. And then we have light switch. I think there's 3 double sockets, yeah. So double socket, and double socket. So yeah, we've set aside the day because I'm not rushing it for him. Give him not that I rush my tests anyway, but we'll give him a thorough report so he's fully aware of obviously what he's got going. But yeah, obviously masked up. We are in a house, but he's happy for me to film throughout the day and go from there. So it's a lovely garden, absolutely wonderful. Honestly, didn't think Reading had nice gardens. That's a joke, people. So I'm going to start turning circuits off, dismantling everything, and going from there. We are hopefully going to come through this back wall a little bit later to do the double sockets. So we'll put a couple of double sockets side by side if we get the opportunity later. Otherwise, we may have to come back. But already on this board, I've had a look at the meter tails, and there's no grommet where they come in at all. So they look a little pinched, to be fair. So happy days. Let's take this turn everything off, get this cover off. We'll have a look what's going on. Right, guys. Just testing the ring final circuit. Okay. So we've got continuity on lines, neutrals, and CPC. So we're just doing a figure of 8 here at the board to see what we get. So these are the figures we've got: 0.85, 0.85, and 1.93. So obviously, if you're looking to figure out what your expected reading should be. So for instance, if you want to do your R1 RN, you want to do that reading, you would do 0.85 plus 0.85 divided by 4, obviously making sure that you put the first sum in brackets. That would give you what your maximum RN should be. So given that we've got a 0.85 and a 1.39 on the CPC, I've calculated that we should have, bring it up on the phone because I've forgotten already, I think it was like 0.56. So if I show you on the calculator, let's get this going. So turn it sideways, there we go. Right, so we've got bracket 0.85 plus 1.39, close bracket, gives us 2.24. We divide that by 4, gives us what we should expect is a total of 0.56. And what we've actually got is 0.54, 0.53. So when I start going round, I'm going to link these out now and do my figure of eights and then go to the sockets. What I should get is, obviously, unless we've got spurs, we should have a really maximum reading of around about 0.53, 0.54. So yeah, we're going to crack on, do that now, link those out properly, and then go off to each socket and test them, the ones that are all visible. So yeah, see you soon. Okay guys, we have done full tests on the board. We've got this one circuit I've left disconnected at the moment, which is labelled as lights, but it's not. I don't know where it goes, so we're going to tone it out and see if we can pick up where it goes. DIY Dave has struck. We've got a nasty little junction, or lack of junction box upstairs, I'll show you that. So we've got a couple of things to sort out. Obviously, first one is find out where the wiring goes, what it does. We've then got a towel rail that keeps tripping the RCD, so we need to check that. We've also got to check what's going on here, because it doesn't actually function at all. And then, yeah, that's it. I think if we get time today, we're just going to put a couple of sockets in behind the TV and that, so the client can get rid of the extension lead, but we'll see. So, guys, this is Amrit. Say hi, Amrit.
How's everyone doing?
Amrit used to work for me.
With you?
For me. He was my underling. So, no, he's a good egg, Amrit, and he's got himself a lovely little job, which means he can... What do you do for 44 hours a day? 44 hours in your week?
Eat German doner kebabs.
Eat German doner kebabs. You should have seen the size of our kebabs. Massive. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with work. Amrit's got some work to crack on with as well. So yeah, we're going to get on with work together. Not together, because we don't work together anymore, but crack on with some work, and I'll pop back and see you in a bit. Right guys, that is us done and dusted testing this board. Despite DIY Dave's attempts, can't actually, it was good. It wasn't too bad actually. We found a couple of issues which we've dealt with. Amrit's kept me talking most of the time, so I haven't got much footage. But hey, that's what happens when you meet up with friends. So yeah, we're good to go on this board. We've given it a healthy lease of life. We're going to come back next week and put in some sockets where the TV unit is, so that he's actually got some additional sockets, because at the moment he's just using an extension lead, and we all know how dangerous those are when they're overloaded. So guys, short video, but I hope you've enjoyed it. Please remember to like, subscribe, or thumbs down, I don't mind. It's all what goes on the interactions. So you think you're doing me a disservice? You're really not. So guys, I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.